It's snowing! Look at that outside. There's a bridge, guys. There's a bridge. Hello everybody, back out. As you can see, I've got Gaz with me as well. And we're off out doing the Glenshee 6. Well, technically we're doing the Glenshee 5. The weather's starting to turn, and one of them is like away in that direction, away off the path. So we're going to give that one a miss and just do the 5 instead. Weather's to be tasty by the looks of it. It was supposed to be dry today, but the forecast is some heavy showers now. Tomorrow though, tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening, we could see some snowfall. Don't know about the winds. The forecast was initially gusty, strong winds, but it's been not too bad so far. So Gaz is just charging his GoPro. We've already had a quick break, and now we're going to head off and do these. We're planning on doing 4 tonight and leaving the 5th until, what do you call it, the 2nd night. We're actually staying 2 nights. So on the third day, we'll do the final one. But stay tuned, guys. We've got a giveaway happening as well. Ooh. That's the first summit reached. We're on that Glass Mile, which is 1,068 metres above sea level. I believe it's the highest of the 5 that we will be doing. This is number 39 for me. This was Gaz's 52nd, but he's currently on 95. So we're just getting a quick little break. Weather so far so good. The rainfall radar, which I'll pop up on the screen, shows that there is some heavy precipitation further west, sustained rainfall, but so far so good. It's a little bit misty. We're in the Clag, but quite cool. So look at the size of this bad boy though. It's a big cairn. That's the snow one. We're on Munro number 2, Cairn of Clays, and it's at, what is it, 1,064 metres above sea level? Yeah. So the snow's getting rather heavy. I don't know if you can actually see the snow in the video. We're now going to drop down to about 950 metres. We're planning camping around 950 metres as well. Well, that's the snow level or not is another question. That's number 2, technically free because we've skipped one. So on to the next one. So we finally got some clear weather. That's the next Munro there, Tom Buddy. And then that little one over there, Toll Mount, I believe. That's number 4, that's number 5. That one, Tom Buddy, is 957 metres above sea level. The other one's 1 metre higher. But it's really interesting, as you'll see from this clip. The mountain range in the distance, that's a white mountain range that I was doing the previous month with Gus Explores. So, I mean, really you can get about, what, 11 done? And there's no really major ascents or descents. But yeah, Gaz is fighting with his GoPro. His battery's died twice and the temperatures aren't really that cold, but I would imagine it's the, the wind chill that's having an impact. Still looks a bit grim up there, but we've had no snow for the last 20 minutes. But we're about halfway through our day, and then we're hoping to pitch over in that direction towards Munro number 6.
So, it's a big difference.
Guys, how is that one there 1 metre higher than that one? How? Let's go and get the rainbow, guys. Let's go get the rainbow. Let's go get the rainbow. That's us reached number 3, technically 4. This is my 41st Munro. Smashed my target of 40. We think we're going to camp on the next one, which is just over in that direction. And as you can hear or see, the wind has ramped it up. I absolutely love this gadget, a flex tail tiny pump. Not only will it blow up your mat, but it's also a little lantern.
So I've got the Hilleberg solo tent, and I've got the Rabisen 900, just trying to remember the name of it, I've not had it out in a while. And that's got a comfort or RAB sleep limit of -18. I've got the Feminist Neo Air X Firm, R value of 7. And I've got the Sea to Summit pillow, which I've been using all year round. I've been quite impressed with it. It's a very comfortable sleeping setup, like, and should be comfortable the next 2 nights. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I brought. I'm quite glad I brought the extra weight because, like I've just said, we're here 2 nights, so just thought I would bring the best gear that I have, and yeah, hopefully I'll have a nice warm sleep.
So that's us all set up, guys. Took us a while to get set up. Both tents were a bit difficult. Plus, well, a bit difficult in the wind, and plus the stony ground, but the mallet was an absolute godsend. Anyway, back with a bang. I'm out with the Vango MTN F10. We're expecting wind speeds up to about 50 miles per hour. As you can hear, it's quite gusty so far. I would say about 35 gusts to 40. And this thing's barely budging. It's not even making a noise. So we're off out camping for 2 nights. I wanted something spacious that we could both sit in something that's very reliable, and a geodesic tent. This is bomb proof. Nice thick inner as well to trap the warmth. Only downside, small vestibules, but hey, you've got 2 of them. So what's tonight's setup? I've got with me the Douter Exosphere. Goes down to -10, stretches by 25%. I'm going for comfort these 2 nights. I've got this inner liner as well, that'll add an extra Celsius or 2, and it also prolongs the lifespan of the sleeping bag. I've also got with me the X-Bed Down Mat Light 5M, R value around 4.2, so that should comfortably go down to about between -12 and -16, but you have to relegate it to the sleeping bag, which goes down to -10. Plus, take into account you've got the inner liner. And I've also got the closed cell foam mat. So really I should be all set for -12, but thankfully temperatures aren't to get down to -12. We're talking probably around -1, -2. But I'll show you guys inside. But check the room out in this tent. Look, I mean, I'm at the end of the tent and I've got great headroom. It's nice and roomy. I mean, you can comfortably get a sleeping mat here, someone sleeping here, and someone sleeping this side as well. I'll show you from another angle. This will give you a better idea. I mean, there's that mat. This is the side over there, and look at all that room, great width. And not just is it a great width, but I've got my backpack and all that stuff down here as well, so it's got great length. But look at all these pockets. Pockets galore. Guys likes a pocket or 2. You've also got these little ventilation ports up here as well. This will give you an idea of the space we've got. Here comes Gaz. What do you think of it, Gaz? What do you think of the Vango MTN F10?
This bit, but it's the pockets.
The pockets?
Aye, honestly.
Nice thick inner as well, so it's good for trapping the heat, but Gaz likes the pockets. The only downside in my opinion is that the vestibules are quite small. Quite small. But yeah, you've also got this either full mesh or partial mesh. But yeah, there's a bit of room, but there's no great headroom in the vestibule if you're cooking, so it's really just for a jet boil or whatnot. But yeah, now Gaz wants to review his batteries keep dying on the GoPro. Boo! Thumbs down GoPro. How many batteries you went through?
It's my fifth one already.
Fifth one. It just cannot handle the
Meanwhile,
cold.
the road wireless go, you don't need to charge it at all.
And
it just lasts you the whole trip.
That and my smartphone as well.
It's an action camera, but it can't handle a bit of wind, eh? Honestly.
I've only used 70% of my battery, it's still going strong.
I'm going back to the phone, I'm sick of this thing. I'm going to throw it into locality. That's what I'm going to do.
Look at the rage, look at the rage.
That's the hell of a show, as I mentioned. But we'll get inside now, I'll show you the three.
Anyone remember these bad boys from last winter? Guess who's going to have toasty feet in this trip? So that's me heating up the hot water bottle while listening to some Machine Head. So absolute disaster. Spilled hot boiling water everywhere again. All over, and I mean all over my sleeping pad. All over, and I mean all over the sleeping bag. Just really all over the tent, all over the close cell phone mat. As you can imagine, clothes did get wet in the process as well. 2 towels were used in the process, but it's frosty, it's cold. I mean, as you've seen from one of the clips, there's frost all over the tent. Thankfully, it appears to be, well, the worst of it is out of the way. The tent's dry, and it appears that the mat is dry, and the outside of the sleeping bag's not doing too bad either. I fell asleep for about an hour and a half and woke up, and I was very cold, so that's concerning. So I had a warm meal, a big meal, about 1,000 calories, noodles and potatoes, and now I am nice and very toasty. But again, looking at the sleeping mat, it looks dry, and to be honest with you, I wasn't losing the heat through the ground, and inside the sleeping bag was warm, but I was very cold, so it might have been because I was both hydrated and, you know, low in calories. But yeah, I did the right thing to bring a synthetic sleeping bag because they are better at retaining heat when wet, and I made the right decision in bringing that hot water bottle. So, just a case of playing it by the ear now. If I have a warm sleep, I'll stay for another night. If it's an uncomfortable and cold sleep, probably head home tomorrow. But not all trips got a plan. Tell me guys, what was the worst episode that you had when you went wild camping? I've heard of people setting their tents on fire. I've heard of people also spilling liquids everywhere. But what about yourselves? Anyway, it's 11 o'clock in the evening. It's time to go to bed. The weather's died down, other than it being very cold and very frosty. But I am now exceptionally warm, thanks to that warm meal, that large meal. And hopefully I'm going to stay like that, so I'll catch you all in the morning, and I'll be doing a giveaway then. Well, good morning you all. What a sleep that was last night. I had a good solid 9 hours, uninterrupted, and yeah, nice and deep, and taking into account that I got everything wet, it was a lukewarm sleep. Can't complain too much. Again, I did initially wake up really cold. Had a large meal, filled the hot water bottle, and that did the job. But it's now about what, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is apocalyptic out there. No snow, just heavy torrential rain and strong winds. This tent is 2 guy lines down, and one that's missing is missing from the end where the wind's coming from. But taking into account this wind, this tent is handling the wind with significant ease. So really impressed with its performance so far. I'm wondering how Gaz is getting on in solo. So for the rest of the day, trapped in the tent. Maybe if things get better, we'll go out for a walk. Show us outside, Gaz. What's happening?
We need to get off here, like, if this gets washed.
Nah, it's not too bad.
It's if it gets washed. Good idea.
Right guys, so that's the snow ride that is wild out there. As you can see, it was piling up in the tent as well and I had to push it all off. Thankfully I've got 2 entrances. One entrance, yeah, you're not looking at that. The snow's just coming in, as is the cold air. But the other one we're getting a little look at. But guys, how was your sleep last night, mate? How was the sleep?
It was alright. I got about 9 hours. Not as much as you, but I didn't spill water in my tent, so at least I wasn't soaked to begin with.
I had a solid, fell asleep at 9, woke up for like 30 minutes and then went back to sleep and woke up at 9, had a solid 12 hours. Probably the best sleep. Second best sleep, the one at the Glen Shield Ridge was good. Oh. Were you nice and warm though?
I was warm, aye. That's why I taken all that winter gear with me.
Feel like a Sky Sports presenter, but not as good. So what do you think with the weather? Do you think we're bailing?
We're bailing. I'm not sure. We could probably go down to Loch Calater, like, and there's like a, basically I've just checked the map, there's apparently a path that takes you back to the road where my car is, so I'll have to look at that.
My gear's surprisingly dry, but the conditions are absolutely wild, and we're expecting heavy snow showers later on in the evening as well, so it could get a bit too dangerous. We're at the snow level. Once we go down, the snow should disappear, but better safe than sorry. But guys, the tent.
Well, this tent's so warm. That's the first thing I'll say about it.
That is what saved my life, man. You can get another person in here easily. The thing's barely budging in the wind. I think we're getting gusts up to about 40 miles per hour. Yeah, and again, the thing's barely budging. So, man in the match, the Vango MTN F10. Right, let's get everything tidied up.
Oh,
hey!
That's what happened yesterday then. Look at that outside. So what are you making?
A guy's favourite, the Wayfarer meal. Bit of sticky toffee pudding. Since we're going to get off this munro, I'm going to have 2 of them. I'm going to get all the calories in me. I'm going to get nice and toasty. And get as much energy in me as possible to fight through these conditions. The wind chill as well. The wind chill last night was awful. It was one of the worst wind chills I've experienced. But If anyone's ever tried them, or if you've never tried them, I would massively recommend these Wayfarer sticky toffee puddings. They are absolutely dynamite. 10 out of 10. So what is today's giveaway? So a big shout out to Army Tech. We're doing a giveaway and it's the Wizard C2 Pro Initiate, the multi-flashlight. That's that bad boy there. Here's an idea what you can do with it. You've got the outdoor, you've got the city, we've got the service, the sports and the work. It's pretty bright. 1600 max lumens, 113 meters throw. And it says a 6.5 months runtime. It's rechargeable, it's got a magnetic USB charger and battery included. And here's the back end of it. Gives you an idea of what the light's capable of. We've got some stats down the sides. Without the battery it weighs in it, or with the battery it weighs in at 115 grams. Oh, we've got a few modes. You've got turbo mode, main mode, firefly mode. But I've got my own out right now, so I'll just show you that right now. So it's this bad boy here. I forgot to show it last night. We're planning doing 2 camps, so they showed you how bright it was, how very bright it was on the second night, but not been given that opportunity. But guys, if you want to be in with a chance to win this, just pop into the comment section, hashtag wild camping. That's hashtag wild camping. That's just about to get packed up and head off, and the wind has just ramped it up all of a sudden. Mental gusts so far. So that's us heading. We're planning doing 2 nights, but the weather kept turning. When we first arrived, it was to be nice and sunny, maybe the odd shower. When we arrived, well, shortly about 1-2 hours into our walk, it then said we could see some rain, sleet, snow. The forecast I was showing you was for Loch Nagar, which is 150-200 metres higher than where we are, and that was showing the snowfall, while the Cairnwell was showing a mixture of rain, sleet and snow. And then this happened, bordering on a whiteout. It appears that the snow level has also dropped, and today's forecast is for blustery showers, and they have to continue throughout the night. Now we don't have crampons because we weren't really anticipating this, so we're just going to bail on the first night. However, what I can say about this trip is a big shout out to the Vango MTN F10. It has dealt with these conditions with ease, taking into account it's 2 guy ropes down. A big shout out to the Douter Exosphere. It was soaked top to bottom. I had a lukewarm sleep. A big shout out to the X-Ped down mat. Again, that was soaked to bottom. Even whilst it was soaked and I was lying on it, it was still retaining heat and keeping me warm. So man of the match, these 3 guys.
Time 2 already.
Right, I wasn't playing. So that's us finally. Is that someone coming down or coming up? Look.
I don't know. That's a person.
Ah, that's a person, that's a human being. Anyway guys, that's us coming off the Munro. It was absolutely wild. The winds just ramped it up, and yeah, we bailed. Managed to get the tents down successfully. But remember to check out Gazzy's channel, Gazzy Explorer, and remember the little giveaway, the little head torch headlamp, hashtag wild camping, if you want to be in with the chance to win it. So take care y'all, and I'll see you in the next adventure.
Cheerio.
Say bye.
Bye.
Remember.